everybody. My name is Michael Watson, expert financial advisor with Northwestern Mutual and proud owner of Watson Wealth Planning, and also proud financial advisor of Happy Mommy, Happy Me. My mission in life is to create financial independence through expert guidance and accountability. I want to change the narrative around wealth accumulation and help 1,000 families achieve a seven-figure net worth and generational wealth. Today, I'm here to talk to you guys about mental health and money. I'm going to share my screen with you guys. I want to dive in. Mental health and money are connected. Poor mental health means managing money is harder, which leads to worrying about money makes mental health worse, which leads to poor mental health means managing money is harder, which leads to worrying about money makes my mental health worse. It's a constant, never-ending cycle. And it's something that I wanted to talk about today because not a lot of people are talking about this. Understand your money and mood patterns. Certain situations may trigger feelings of anxiety and panic, like talking to your bank or a decision to spend money even when you can afford it. If you're feeling low or depressed, you may lack motivation to manage your finances, and it may not feel worthwhile trying. This is a mistake. You always want to be on top of your finances, even if you're not feeling well. You always want to check back and see where my money is, what's going in, what's coming out, so that we can have a handle on our finances at all times. Spending may give you a brief high, so you may overspend to feel better. I mean, we've all been there. We've gone to the mall, we've seen a nice pair of shoes, we've seen some nice clothes, we know we want to go out and hang out that night, we want to impress our friends, so we feel really good about spending for that day. However, maybe next week or maybe next month, sometimes even the next day, man, I should not have spent that money. Maybe I shouldn't have bought that. Maybe I need to take some things back. And as we're going through these feelings, our mood is dampening more and more and more, right? Being in debt or dealing with the benefits system can cause ongoing feelings of stress. Being in debt is stressful. Being in debt is stressful. It causes anxiety, it causes panic, etc. So going back to spending may give you that brief high, so we may overspend to feel a little bit better. Let's start thinking about the long-term picture of what happens while we're in that moment. Let's take a step back and say, how am I going to feel about this tomorrow, next week, or next month? And that's us controlling our mood patterns so that later on down the line, we don't have to deal with the stress and anxiety of being in debt. Another way to help with mental health and money is organize your finances. Create a realistic budget. Realistic budget means we're looking at our overall budget and we're looking at what we have coming in versus what we have going out. And we have a good amount of disposable income that we can spend on ourselves. But we also have a good amount of disposable income that we can, most importantly, invest in ourselves. The more we invest in ourselves, the more we see our savings grow, the lower our stress levels become, and the less anxiety we feel because we know that we have extra money in the bank that we've invested in ourselves. Manage your debts. Make sure that we have a good plan in place to get our debts paid down in a timely manner. Again, that goes back to making sure that we have enough disposable income. Consider setting up direct debits. Hey, what day of the month is it? Oh, I got to pay the power bill. Oh, what day of the month is it? I have to pay the daycare bill. Sometimes having that stuff automated for us, and again, going back to knowing how much money we have in our accounts, makes life a little less stressful for us. Limit yourself to weekly shopping, and when you are shopping weekly, let's try to use cash. We live in a world of plastic now. Living in a world of plastic, we don't always have an awareness of where our money is, how much we have in the bank. We're just swiping away. So we have cash on us at all times. If we set ourselves a limit of say $200 to $300 a week that we're going to spend on ourselves for shopping, groceries, etc., we know once we've spent that cash, then we're done. Everything else is being invested into ourselves again. Put money inside in separate sub accounts that we don't see every single day. Sometimes if we put money away and we forget about it, then we'll see that money continue to grow. The more we see that money continue to grow, the lower our stress will be. Check your bank balance regularly. Having awareness of your money is one of the most important things that you can do in life, especially when it comes to our mental health. Again, if we know how much money we have in the bank and we like to see what we have in the bank, the lower our stress levels become, the lower our anxiety becomes. Share your worries. Don't be afraid to speak to somebody about how you feel about your money. Don't be afraid to reach out to a trusted friend or a family member. Don't be afraid to speak with a support worker or a health professional about your money struggles or your money woes, peer support, friends, family. Again, we don't have to keep these things a secret. Let's get them out there in the open so that we can release them off of our heads, off of our hearts, off of our bodies, so that other people can share and sympathize with us and empathize with us, more importantly, so that we can feel a lot better about our current situation. And who knows, maybe they've gone through this before. Maybe they have been through this struggle, they've made their way out of it, and they could be happy to give you advice. Find a professional money manager for advice and support. It can feel very hard to talk about your money problems, but that's why you have people around like me. I talk about money all day, every single day. I help people create budgets. I help people get out of debt. I help people build wealth, most importantly. So I can guarantee you, if you're speaking with the right financial professional, that person can guide you out of the stress and anxiety that you feel about money and help that road forward become a lot clearer, a lot easier, a lot more manageable, and help you be happy. So again, money and mental health are connected. Poor mental health means managing money is harder. Worrying about money makes mental health worse. And the cycle just goes on and on and on. If we follow some of the steps that I've outlined here in our presentation, then I can guarantee you down the line, your mental health and your money will be a lot more fruitful, and you'll be happy about your money. Once again, I'm Michael Watson, expert financial advisor with Northwestern Mutual, proud owner of Watson Wealth Planning, and proud financial advisor of Happy Mommy, Happy Minnie. Hope you guys enjoyed my presentation today on money and mental health. And you guys have a great day.